Grand Rising, beautiful people. It's your sister from another Mr. Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video. This video is exclusive. Anyone, is more than welcome to watch it, but this video is in homage and support and in just, the highest amount of dedication to my copper-toned, melanated folk. Also known as, or mistakenly known as, I'm gonna just get it right out there, mistakenly known as the African Americans or the black folk or whatever you want to call it. So, I have discussed the fact that I am undergoing a massive transformational stage. And I don't know if you all have probably taken that as if, oh, well, perhaps she's just turning away from her addiction. She turned away from, sex work and things like that. No, this shit gets deeper and goes deeper down the rabbit hole. And I'm going to let you know that right now. I kind of went back and forth briefly and slightly with myself, not knowing whether or not I should make this video. But I am, and this is important. This information needs to get out there, because as I continuously receive downloads and confirmation by, doing my own solid research and being able to develop my own, argument and, factual opinion more than anything. So, the title of this video is going to be titled, "We Are Here." The reason why I am going to title it "We Are Here" is because last night during my meditation session, prior to me making the video that I uploaded this morning, prior to me making that video last night, I was meditating, and one thing that I can tell you that I experienced during my meditation sessions is lately, I have been receiving visions and downloads from either different visions and downloads that I had as a child and or dreams that I had as a child. So dreams that I had as a child, I am now having visions of today in this present moment. And see, especially for us, you know who we are. We know who we are, and we are awakening at just a massive rate, and this isn't to exclude anyone else or feel inferior over, but I feel as though it's highly disgusting that we are the only folks in history that have been lied to about our true identities and have had our true identities hidden from us. So this work that I'm doing is not just limited to addiction and, other forms of spiritualities. A lot of the spirituality that I am accessing and my spiritual gifts that I am accessing and the powers that I know that be within me, that I am tapping into, a lot of it has to do with finding out who I really am. And for a long time, because of course in school, we're going to get into it because like I said, I'm so glad that I decided to stop the bullshit when I stopped it, because now my mind is just, it's elevating like crazy. But in school, us so-called black folk, all our history, that any relation to us was we were slaves, and we were this and we were that, and basically just eluding or falsely classifying us as like these weak, docile individuals when we have never been of any of the sorts, But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, I never resonated with any of that shit. That's why I'm no longer saying that I am black. I am not black. This is black. And when we say things, that's why I say certain things, because in this language that we have been taught, you know, and indoctrinated to believe is correct, politically correct, we cast spells with these words, right? So that's why I always preach the importance of watching what you say, how you say it, and everything like that. Reason being is, what is black? If you break it down, be lack. Be lack. I'm not black because I don't lack anything. I have the power to manifest anything that I want. I have the power to create my own reality, you know? And so another thing that I would like to touch on in this segment, you know, and I want to pay homage to my ancestors and my spiritual guides and the true gods and the true original people of this, you know, of this nation, you know, like I said, you know, feel how you want to feel, but the truth is still the truth. And we have been lied to, my people. And that's why many years ago, I stepped away from religion, practicing paganism. I don't celebrate any fucking holiday because I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe in it at all. And see, a lot of my family members are so brainwashed. They're so indoctrinated, and they're so used to massa feeding them this narrative that, you know, you're less than, all you are is a slave, we're your controllers, we're your rulers, you know, whatever you need, just come to us, you know, we'll solve everything. You have no powers, you have no true divinity, you're nothing but a slave. That's all your ancestral history is. You know, basically that's what we were told. And that's not true. This shit goes deep, so deep down a planetary and it's on a cosmic level. How far back we go. It doesn't just stop in this physical realm of reality, this big illusion that we're all actively partaking in. And so my thing with religion though, so you mean to tell me, you taught me that these you know, white folk came and enslaved my folk and whatever other stuff that happened in between and this and that. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to praise the same mofo that look just like them and all hail Master, all hail Jesus Christ, all praise you. Think I'm gonna bow down to someone who done oppressed, enslaved, and indoctrinated and just destroyed the minds of my people? I think not. You know? And I never resonated with that either. As a child, when my grandma would take us to church, I thought it was just, you know, I get the fellowship and everything like that, but that wasn't our true, you know, religion. Like when we existed before all of this slavery and before the abominations occurred and everything, there was no religion. You know, that's why there's a lot of this hate towards, you know, I guess you could say new age spirituality. There's nothing new about spirituality and or tapping into your true divinity that you've already possessed. But, you know, it has been erased from you and your people and your minds generation after generation. So then when you finally reawaken to the truth, you're just like, aha, oh, okay, you know? And you guys, this stuff gets deep. My personal beliefs is religion was ingrained in us to control us, and I'm saying us, like, you know, us copper tone folk, us black, or I'm not, like I said, not black folk, excuse me, us melanated folk, whatever. Like I said, I'm American. I happen to be a copper toned, brown, whatever you want to say, American. I was born in America. I'm American. But anyway, you know, I believe the religion was ingrained in us, you know, to control us, and it certainly was not used to reinforce critical thinking into any of us. You know, we didn't have the ability and or the free will to think for ourselves, to go within ourselves and seek the truth, and then receive that truth. My apologies, family. I actually just got a call from a job. They want me to come in for orientation and processing tomorrow. Look at God. Look at Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Spirit guides. The Most High God, the creator of all things, source. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's important for us as a people to awaken to it, like today, not tomorrow, today, yesterday. Because what's going on in the universe in this given moment is not for the faint-hearted, it's not for the weak. You either gonna step into your power, you either gonna tap back into who it is that you truly are, because, you know, I don't know about y'all, but like I said, I have been receiving downloads like a mug, like just crazy downloads. Like I've been having crazy visions, and I was just like, oh, really? Okay. And that's why my next point is we have to start thinking for ourselves. You know, we have to stop believing everything that is being fed to us, because if you haven't realized by now, it is a lie. It is false. There is an agenda, there is a motive, there is a negative intention behind everything, all to feed one purpose. You know, excuse me. I've been feeling sudden bursts of just happiness. You see, I think I'm going through the Kundalini awakening aspect of it all, which can be quite scary. I know what I'm about to say next may frighten some of you all, but fret not, and just understand this is just a process in knowing thyself. So, you know, or getting to know thyself and understanding your true identity. You know, we're the only people in history and in America today that have allowed somebody else to tell us who the fuck we are. How are you going to tell me who I am when I got the power in me, within me, to know the truth, to decipher the truth from the lies, to decipher the illusion, the distraction, and to kind of maneuver my way through it to pinpoint the end result, the end plan. That, if you guys can't see it by now, it's gonna be a fail. You know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna say too much, but you see, there's a freaking shift going on. Certain people are starting to lose certain social constructs that were ingrained into them, that they were just forced to believe, and that was shoved down, you know, their throats. Certain people like myself, I'm awakening to the truth. Knowledge is power. It's beautiful though. It really is, because all this time I knew, see, that's why it's important to tap back in to your inner child. Go back to source, you know, go back to, you know, that innocence. And as a child, I would have these visions that I would, you know, see things, and I knew all along I was never crazy. You know, and now I'm learning about past life regressions. You know, I'm learning about karmic cycles. I'm learning about cosmic goddesses. I'm learning about, you know, our forms and what we use as our, I guess you could say, form or tool of religion, which is our true divination, which now is demonized But once you flip it and reverse it, which I've been doing, you'll be able to pinpoint what it is and what it ain't, you know. But like I said, this video is just for us, you know. Anyone, like I said, is welcome to watch it and is welcome to get enlightened on something that they may not even be awakened to. We've all been lied to in some way or the other. But when it comes to us, it is disgusting. And like the things that I am learning and what I've always known within myself to be true, and then everything that the universe or everything that has been divinely guided to me is showing me like, girl, you were never crazy, you know. But like I said, I have some more things that I would like to touch on about this. I think we need to just watch what we say, because, you know, words are spells. And, you know, people say all this stuff about spirituality, but they don't know they're casting whole ass rituals in the Bible and casting spells and practicing worshiping and Satanism just alone from the things they practice from the Bible. I'm not saying that the Bible doesn't have some good points, but it gotta come a point where you start thinking for self. That's why I'm low-key kind of glad I didn't graduate high school. But now it's propelling me to want to continue to intake all of this knowledge and information and, you know, pass it on to my daughters, and soon enough pull them out of this public school structure or system. Because like I said, along with all these negative values, these systems, these structures, all of that is coming down. It's falling right before our eyes. Like, it's crazy. We were told we were slaves. We are here. I also wanted to add, since I abruptly stopped the video and forgot, a lot of the information that I have been learning over the course of the past couple of years has come from individuals like Dane Calloway. He's actually one of the biggest culprits that helped catapult me into this awakening. And, you know, there's a lot of truth in what he says, and there's a lot of confusion that has been cleared up in my mind, but now I have to, you know, work through it. See, I know a lot of you copper-toned, melanated individuals out there can certainly relate to this, but do you remember growing up and your grandmama used to tell you we was Indian? Yeah, my grandmama used to say the same thing. We was Cherokee Indian. So is Dane Calloway got a point? Are we the true Aborigines?